Good morning, YouTube. This is going to be a short video. Things have been going on in the world, as you know, and it's kind of put a cramp on progress here. Went to my local muffler shop. I don't know how well you can see that. Went to my local muffler shop to see about getting the exhaust welded up on my headers, on my truck manifolds. And Diego, A&K Muffler here in Mineral Wells, Texas. He's an excellent welder, fabricator, take care of any of your needs. He does a lot of work for the low-riding truck market. But he had a set of 98 to 02 Camaro exhaust manifolds, and they fit quite well. I don't really like where the exhaust dumps out. It's too far back, but if we end up going with a 700 R4, I plan on scooting the engine forward because the bolt holes are already there in the swap plates for the engine mount. So I should be able to move the engine forward, cut the cross member just a little bit, and be able to put a 700 R4 in here pretty easy. I got the rest of my pulley stuff on, and got all my bolts in, all my pulleys on. Took the power steering control valve and the cylinder to work. Got the parts from O'Reilly. I rebuilt both of those. Now the slave cylinder, they call it, the hydraulic ram, has a little nick in the rod, the polished rod, so it may not last. If it doesn't, I'll just get a new cylinder. But got all the lines on, got everything hooked up, everything looking good. Put fluid in it, and it's running out of the pump, power steering pump, where the can and the pump are put together. So I'll pull that back off here this afternoon. And so we hadn't really made much progress. We did get the core support out, cleaned it up, shot a little, what do they call it, low gloss black paint. Got my radiator mounts, ordered them from the Corvette Ben that's on YouTube. I'm sure you've seen him. Got new rubbers from O'Reilly. So these are short. Mine are the one I got from O'Reilly. The only pair they could get was long ones. So I don't know which one my new radiator takes. I haven't took it out of the box because I don't want to damage the core. I don't want to take it out of the box till I'm ready to put it on. This engine come out of a wrecked truck, severely wrecked truck, and all my coil packs I didn't notice are all busted. So I'm going to go up to my brother's today, see about getting some off of something else, because a bunch of them are all broke. See, that's broke off. They all should look like that with the thing sticking out, not like that. So really don't have a whole lot of progress to report, other than we did get the power steering sorted. As soon as we get a better fuel pump, I have the exhaust manifolds on and bolted up. Got the alternator wired up. Put the ground on the bolt down there instead of up here. I don't know why they built that like that. That should be on the bottom. And I'm not going to take a new alternator apart and clock it. So I just put the ground wire on the bolt, mounting bolt down there on the bottom. So it's kind of out of the way. Good enough, right? Good enough. Well, looks like in our workings down here we may have broke that wire. So we'll have to see about that. Had my boy helping me, and yeah, see, he didn't get it crimped on there good and it didn't come apart, so we'll have to redo that. Ground, that ain't no big deal. Anyway, that's about all we got to report. Well, dadgum. Oh, I hope y'all have you a shop to work in, a project. I recommend you, even if you just mess with riding a lawnmower or something, get you a project of some kind. These quarantine deals won't be near as bad. You get out here in the shop, fool around. Social distancing. Nobody wants to be out here with me. I don't have to worry about it. And let's see what's outside. Oh no, would you look at that? Somebody dumped some trash in my yard. This thing popped up on Facebook Marketplace last night. 82 model Crossfire. Guy said it'll run on starting fluid. It's rough, rougher than a stucco bathtub. Body's clean. Got all tires and wheels. Door panels are off of it and they're inside. She needs a 100% restoration. But guess what it does have? You guys that know Corvettes, I don't, I'm learning. But you guys that know Corvettes will know what it has. It not only has a supposedly rebuilt transmission sometime before they parked it, but it has a 700 R4. Being an 82, which means I have my transmission that I can have somebody go through, and I have my drive shaft and cross member, everything needed to put it in. So I'm probably gonna take stuff off this car and put on my car. I think my car is probably a little bit nicer than this. It's close, it's not a big difference, but this interior is dry rotted and falling apart. I think mine will clean up. But it has a matching set of wheels. I'll probably sell them. This engine supposed to be good. It's got clean oil in it. Other than the Crossfire, you know, the throttle bodies are seized up, and it's got an electric fan on it. I wasn't aware they had that, but it's got an electric fan in front of the factory fan. And when you know it, I picked this thing up for a song, and there's my radiator brackets that I just paid for. But anyway, I think once I get what I want off of here, I can probably might even make $1 on the thing. So, like I said, 82. The guy listed the car as no title. And then he told me while I was messaging him, I went and picked this thing up at midnight last night because I knew some of those other guys would be there daylight this morning to get it. And so we went down there and got it. When I got down there, he said, now this is my brother's car. I'm advertising it with no title because he can't find it. He's going to look this weekend, and I will give you all the paperwork you need to obtain a title. So I'm not going to do anything with this car till we get title in hand. And then I may put the 700 R4 in my car, have my transmission built and put it back in this car. So I don't know, we'll just have to see. She's rough. Like I said, it's been setting since 04. The tag and sticker. Anyway, looks like the wiring's been adapted or bubbed. But anyhow, that's about the gist of that. If you see anything on this old car you need, holler at me. I'll go in there and take a picture of my for sale sign on the wall here in a minute. Got my phone number on it. You can text me or call me. Sorry I don't have more progress on the yellow one, but I'm working quite a bit. And then when you get out here and work on this thing, you know how it is. Some days it wants to be worked on, and some days it doesn't. I don't know if you can read that. There's my phone number. You know, text me or call me and chat, whatever. I work Monday through Thursday. Off today because it's holiday. It's the 9th, April 9th. It's a holiday for us today. We get a holiday on Friday. But since we don't work on Friday, they give us Thursday off. Good old government job. I work 4 10s. Other than that, I'm usually around the house. 6:30 to 5, Monday through Thursday. Other than that, I'm available. And we'll get a little shot of the old Blind Flip logo. Derek Perez, 180 signs. He made that for me for my little toolbox, as well as those magnet signs. Takes care of me, and like I said, Diego at A&K Muffler here in Mineral Wells, he's a super good guy. He's a fabricator. It's not just a muffler shop. He does back half frames for the lowrider guys, and his welding's just outstanding. If you need anything fabricated or anything like that, he's just an outstanding guy and an outstanding fabricator and welder. He can take care of whatever you need. He's always took care of me over the years. He will be the one to put the exhaust on that car. Another question I got, speaking of exhaust, this car has really, really nice exhaust under it. Of course, it's too low to the ground. I'm too fat. I can't get under there and show you. But the dang, both pipes come down this side of the car, where mine had one on each side of the transmission. You guys comment, is that normal or for 82? Maybe the 700's a little bigger, but I don't know, there's plenty of room under there. I mean, how can there not be room for a pipe on each side and be room for 2 pipes on one side? So I don't really understand that, but it's got some pretty good header mufflers, nice tips. And of course, if I pull the transmission, I have to pull all that. Might take it up there and see what all he can use, adapt it to mine. But comment below if you know anything about these things. I just wonder if they all come with the crossover and the 2 pipes coming down the passenger side. I just thought it was odd. I noticed it was putting it on the rollback last night. Anyhow, appreciate all you guys watching. And I don't get a lot of comments. I don't get a lot of subscribers. Still got the Jetta. We're driving that thing quite a bit. Baby runs good, cold air. Like that little car. Bought it. I put, I don't know how many miles on it. It's full of fuel when I got it. I ain't even put no fuel in it in a month. It might go bad before we burn it all. I don't know. Good parts runner though. Appreciate all you guys watching the videos. I've got a lot of watches, but I don't get a lot of subscribers. I'm up to 16. Appreciate every one of you guys. So like, tag, share, follow, tell all your friends. Come watch, make fun of me, whatever you want. Stay safe. Try not to breathe no stagnated air. And I don't know, get them old project stimulus checks in the mail. We buy some chrome or something maybe. Thanks for watching. I just thought I'd throw a little bonus footage in there. Everybody does the toolbox tours. There's my most important tool right there. That and this little thing right over here in the corner. Flip number 4. That's my music. That's my thinking spot when I'm not thinking on that oval chair. You know what I'm talking about. So some days you come out here and have a little trouble with the car, and you just sit right there and listen to music and look at other people's projects and YouTube videos on what they're doing with their C3s. All right, get them on the road, boys. Get you a project. If it's a lawnmower or motorcycle, bicycle, anything. Get you a project, get out there in the shop, pedal. Better than sitting in front of the house, in front of the TV. Of course, I do my fair share of that too, but anyway. See y'all later.